esteemed colleagues, senior members of the bar and registry, which I wish to share. Justice Kundan Singh was born on 15th December 1941 in Tundli, a small village in Firozabad district in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Justice Kundan Singh completed his high school in 1956 and intermediate examination in 1958 from Northern Railway Intermediate College, Tundli, Uttar Pradesh. His father, late Sri Harsukji, a railway employee, used to resolve the disputes between the parties while sitting as chief Nyaya Panchayat, was the divine guidance behind Justice Kundan Singh to become a lawyer. Inculcating the intention of his father, Justice Kundan Singh graduated in Bachelor of Arts from Agra University in the year 1961, and in 1963 he passed his LLB examination from Agra College in the state of Uttar Pradesh. After becoming a law graduate, he enrolled with the Bar Council of Uttar Pradesh, Allahabad on 15/6/1964. He had initial training from Sri Hari Swarup, the then prominent senior advocate practicing in Allahabad High Court, who was later on elevated to the bench of the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad. Thereafter, he started his practice under senior advocate Sri Munshi Ambika Prasad in the Allahabad High Court on civil, constitutional and criminal side. He then joined the chamber of senior advocate Sri Keshav Sahai and thereafter became an independent lawyer. During his advocacy in the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad, he was appointed as assistant government advocate for the state government for the period from September 1978 to August 1981 and standing counsel for the period from January 1983 to August 1983 and conducted matters on criminal, constitutional, civil, service, revenue and writ side. He subsequently worked as a counsel for the Legal Aid Committee, Uttar Pradesh from 1984. He was elevated to the bench of the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad as permanent judge on 27/11/1991. Thereafter, on 15/12/1997, he was transferred as judge of this court. Justice Kundan Singh retired as judge of this High Court on 15/12/2003. Justice Kundan Singh had several judgments to his credit, mainly on implementation of welfare schemes for the poor and downtrodden, women, children, and physically challenged people. Justice Kundan Singh passed away on 20/10/2022 at CAMS Hospital in Ahmedabad. Justice Kundan Singh is survived by his wife, Srimati Krishna Singh, and 4 children, namely Srimati Archana Singh, Sri Vijay Bahadur Singh, Sri Kamaleshwar Singh, and Sri Brijendra Singh, who were all practicing advocates in this High Court. And now Srimati Archana Singh and Sri Kamaleshwar Singh are practicing in the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad. Passing away of Justice Kundan Singh has caused great loss to his family, friends, and immense loss to the entire legal fraternity. On his death, we have lost not only an eminent judge, but also a great human being. I, on my own behalf, and on behalf of all my sister and brother judges, express our heartfelt condolences to the members of the bereaved family. May the Almighty give them strength to bear the great loss and overcome the grief. May the departed soul rest in eternal peace.
There is no night without dawn, no winter without a spring. Beyond the dark horizon, our hearts will once again go sing. For those who leave us for a while have only gone away out of a restless, scared old world into a brighter day. Unquote. So instead of grieving for the death of late Justice Kundan Singh, in my view, this is the time to cherish happy memories of his departed soul. As referred to by my Lord, Late Justice Singh was born on 15 December 1941 in a village called Tundla in district Firozabad in the state of Uttar Pradesh. This village has railway junction and a technical halt for changing drivers and guards for almost all trains on New Delhi-Lucknow section. Its railway station was built by the British, and it is a rare sight in itself even as of today, which takes one back to the pre-independence era. Justice Singh did his schooling from such a place from Northern Railway School, since his father was working as a driver in Indian Railways, who was very much keen to see that his wards get proper education. After completion of schooling in the year 1956, late Justice Singh cleared his intermediate examination in 1958 from Northern Railway Intermediate College at Tundla. Thereafter, his lordship shifted to Agra, about 25 kilometers away from Tundla, where he completed his graduation in arts from Agra University in 1961 and then pursued law and cleared the same in 1963 from Agra College. Pertinently, late Justice Singh had derived an inspiration to pursue a career in law from his father himself, who was used to resolve village disputes as the chief of Nyay Panchayat in village Tundla, established to reach grassroots level to deliver justice. After graduating in law, his lordship shifted to Allahabad and joined the chambers of senior advocate Sri Munshi Ambika Prasad for 2 years in the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad, who had specialized in civil and constitutional law, and thereafter he further joined for a period of 2 years with senior advocate Sri Keshav Sahai, who had specialized in criminal side. In the year 1969-70, late Justice Singh started his independent practice and soon established himself as an advocate of repute in diverse fields like service law, revenue laws, civil laws, and criminal law. This apart, he adorned many heads. From September 1978 to August 1981, Justice Singh was appointed as the assistant government advocate when he conducted cases on criminal side for and on behalf of the state of Uttar Pradesh in the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad. Subsequently, from January 1983 to August 1983, Justice Singh was the standing counsel for the state of Uttar Pradesh. Thereafter, from 1984, Justice Singh was the counsel for Legal Aid Committee in the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad, when his lordship conducted cases commendably, mainly to the advantage of downtrodden people. On 27 November 1991, his lordship came to be elevated as a judge, permanent judge of the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad, and thereafter on 15 December 1997, came to be transferred as a judge of this honorable court, wherefrom his lordship retired on 15 December 2003. During his tenure, his lordship conducted and adjudicated all types of cases, including election petitions, matters relating to civil, criminal, revenue, and service laws. As a judge of this honorable court, his lordship had been very much fair and considerate, more particularly towards the junior lawyers, and was always ready to help people of unprivileged class, belonging to economically and socially weaker section of the society. This nature of his lordship is very much reflected in numerous judicial pronouncements in cases relating to illegal termination from service, regularization of employees employed on ad hoc basis against a sanctioned post, welfare of children, women, and handicapped persons in the society, and more particularly in the cases relating to poor and downtrodden people of the society. At this juncture, it would be appropriate to refer to a few lines of a poem on death from Gitanjali by Sri Rabindranath Tagore, which conveys something like this. I quote, "Life is a momentary phenomenon. Bidding farewell to close acquaintances is always painful. Vacuum they leave can never be filled, but turning through pages of their lives, remembering those moments of happiness spent with them, their generosity and their kind words are always the sources of solace because their souls are always alive." Unquote. It is having regard to this philosophy that we should mourn the death of late Justice Kundan Singh. His lordship is survived by his wife, Srimati Krishna Singh, a daughter, Archana Singh, who was practicing in this honorable court but settled in Allahabad after marriage in the year 2003 and is now practicing in the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad. The eldest son, Sri Vijay Bahadur Singh, settled in Ahmedabad along with his mother, is practicing in this honorable court as well as in Central Administrative Tribunal. Second son, Sri Kamleshwar Singh, is settled in Allahabad and practicing in the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad, and the youngest one, Sri Vijendra Singh, who is settled in Ahmedabad and practicing law in trial courts. We wish Justice Singh had remained with us longer, but God has willed otherwise. On behalf of the bar and the legal profession, I convey heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family members of late Justice Singh with a prayer to Almighty God to confer fortitude and sustenance upon them to bear this loss. May the departed soul rest in peace eternal.
My lords, I, on behalf of the Gujarat High Court Advocates Association, share the feelings expressed by my lords the Chief Justice and the learned Advocate General on the sad demise of Honorable Mr. Justice Kundan Singh, former judge of the High Court of Gujarat. Justice Kundan Singh, after his enrollment as a lawyer, started his practice in the High Court of Allahabad with senior advocate Sri Ambika Prasad Munshi. Thereafter, he started practice on the criminal side and joined the chamber of senior advocate Sri Keshav Sahai. Thereafter, he started his independent practice, wherein he worked as assistant government advocate on criminal side in the High Court of Allahabad from September 78 to August 81. Justice Kundan Singh practiced for more than 27 years as an advocate and conducted all types of constitutional, civil, criminal, and revenue cases in the High Court of Allahabad and discharged his duties with full sense of responsibility. On 27/11/91, he was appointed as a judge of the High Court of Allahabad and later on was transferred to the High Court of Gujarat at Ahmedabad on 15/12/1997. Justice Singh retired on 15 December 2003. Justice Singh helped and encouraged the new and junior advocates to speak and argue matters in court. During his tenure as a High Court judge here, he was always polite and respectful towards the members of the bar. He encouraged all lawyers to present their case in an effective manner. He was a noble human being and was respected by all. As a High Court judge, he has been very much fair and considerate in plugging the loopholes in the implementation of policies relating to service conditions of economically weaker section, including the downtrodden community. He also made several judicial pronouncements relating to the problems of welfare of women, children, and handicapped persons in general, particularly belonging to the poor strata of society, which by and large proved efficacious in the implementation of the policies of a welfare state. I recollect meeting Justice Singh during Republic Day and Independence Day celebrations in the High Court, which he used to attend regularly. Justice Singh was a very religious person. He used to do regular prayers and visit temples. He was very fond of watching mythological stories on television, and I have been told he was fond of watching television episodes and used to even keep recording of any video on Indian mythology. He had a huge collection of CDs and DVDs, and post-retirement, he used to see them often during his free time. Justice Singh passed away on 20th October 2022. He is survived by his wife, Srimati Krishna Singh, daughter, sons, and grandchildren. In his death, we have lost an eminent judge and above all, a great human being, which is a true loss to the institution. I, on behalf of the Gujarat High Court Advocates Association, express my heartfelt condolences to the members of the bereaved family. May the Almighty give them strength to bear the great loss and overcome the grief. May the departed soul rest in eternal peace. Om Shanti.
As a mark of respect to the departed soul, 2 minutes silence be observed. The Registrar General may convey the message of condolences to the members of the bereaved family. As a mark of respect to the departed soul, the proceedings of the court would stand suspended for rest of the day.